How's it going, guys? I'm back on Brookville here with Cole. I'm sure you guys know Cole, Big Bassmaster 1. We're back on Brookville again. It's really the only lake I've been to the last month, so I hope you're not bored of it yet. And again, we're kind of going for whatever bites. The jerkbait bite has slowed down for me a lot. The water's only like 53, 54 now. I mean, it is basically December, so we're kind of out. We don't really have any goal for the day, right?
No, we're just catching anything that has fins.
Yeah, we're catching anything that's gonna bite our lures. I'm gonna start off with a Shad Rap, just a little tight wiggle crankbait. We'll see where the day goes. I'm gonna change colors to this shad, especially bringing in fish in clear water.
A lot of times they make like different ones that are like way better, but they're like $5. They're like blue street or something. I need to get some.
Interesting.
Alright, I'm ready.
Hey, that's one.
You got one?
It's a white bass.
Chris hooked up with the first fish of the day.
And of course it's not a larger or a smallmouth. Oh, come here.
Little white bass.
It's a striper, dude. No, it's not a striper. First fish of the day, little white bass. He barely hit. I only knew I had a fish because it was moving. They've been getting the Shad Rap really good though. The smallmouth that hit it was like in their mouth. Really big tree and like, oh, there's one.
Oh, smallie.
There's more what we're after. Not exactly the size, but
There you go, bud.
okay. Again, this one's right species, a little more so a smallmouth, but again, not the right size. I'm just using this little number 7 Shad Rap. It's just got a really tight wiggle. It's a really good bait to throw in the fall when they're not as active and chasing. Yeah. I got this reel. I'm like super. There's one.
No?
Yep. It feels like a nice one. Actually, not so nice.
Later.
Oh,
Is that shad? Oh, I thought it was shad at first.
dude, I've hooked so many shad here recently.
Yeah. Another white bass.
At least they're eating it good. I've not been catching many white bass here recently.
Did you see that one my buddy caught here? That was like
Yeah.
like a little juvenile or something.
Yeah, dude, it was like 20 inches. Got one? Oh, there we go.
Oh,
There's what we're after.
small jaw. He's barely hooked. He's about to come off. That's really cool, yeah?
That's more the average size I was catching, which is like,
13 inches or something.
yeah, which is, it is what it is for Brookville. It's not horrible. There's one.
You got one?
Yep. What is that?
That's a big old smallie. You got the biggest smallie. That's a big smallie.
Dude, he's got me wrapped around something.
Dude, that was like a 4 or 5 pound smallie. You can get him in.
He's wrapped me around something. Casting it out deep. Come on, buddy.
That's a big old smallie, dude.
Oof.
You see it?
Yeah, he came out.
All right, Chris has got his personal best smallie on it he's ever had at Brookville. It looks like a pretty solid one. Watch the rock, dude.
Oof. I'm chasing him like the striper. I just don't have any. These hooks are like at least 10 years old. That's all.
Turn on your big camera.
Sweet, thank you. Dude, I think this is a big smallie.
How big is it?
I haven't seen it.
I think it's like at least 4 pounds. I saw the brown. I know it's a smallie.
Dude, this is a big smallie.
It's your biggest one out of leg, isn't it?
It's gotta be. Oh my god.
It's a choker.
Oh, what?
That's a nice. Oh my god, dude.
Dude, that's like a Great Lake smallie right there.
That's a big fish.
I didn't even feel a bite. Dude, that's awesome. That's at least a 4 pounder. He like barely ticked it and then got so wrapped around the brush. How long is this guy?
Probably longer than board. Alright, so we've been out here for like 10 minutes. Probably a little longer. Probably like 15 to 20 minutes. And we've already caught some fish. Chris just hooked up on his biggest smallie out of this lake.
Biggest Brookville smallie.
He's always claimed this lake has nothing but 10 inches in it.
She's 19.
19-inch smallie right there.
Good deal.
401.
It is gonna go 401. First big smallie for me out of Brookville. I've caught probably over 200 of these things, and most have been like 12 to 14. This guy's 19, so my first proof that Brookville has big smallmouth in it. There we go.
All right, so are you finally convinced that there's some decent smallies in this?
I am now. I thought this lake was the Dead Sea for so long, but this fall it has treated me very well.
Than I have, and he told me that this shoreline had a lot of bait on it, and he's been catching fish pretty steadily since.
Yo, look at this. He wrapped me around that wood.
That was a sketchy bite. If you guys couldn't tell, he got him stuck in the tree too, but he played him really good, kept light pressure on him, and then he got him out of there. But
yeah, that fish was in 3 foot of water. Water temp, what's the water temp?
54.
Yeah, we got 54-degree water temps out here today. And these fish are still pushed up shallow, as Cole just explained, because of the bait. And if you guys have watched any video of mine recently, you know I haven't taken a jerkbait out of my hand. But the jerkbait bite's really been slowing down, so I switched to this little finesse crankbait. It's Shad Rap number 7, like I said. And I was throwing the crawfish color in the beginning, but the water's so clear I changed to the shad pattern, and it's really, really working a lot better. But I also should have done a lot better because I lost like a 2.5 before then. Like I should have had like, oh, there we go. Oh! Dude, that was another big smallie. That was like a 3-pounder.
We're on him so good right now.
Dude, it's this little finesse crankbait. See, that thing they don't even hit it though. They just latch on.
Yeah, all of a sudden you're just like, oh, there he is.
Yeah.
You know, they're just there. But they're not smacking it. None of mine have really smacked it. It's almost like you almost hit a hard rock, but then it turns into weight.
Yeah.
That's how mine's been hit.
That's a bummer. At least I saw it. Honestly, like that's my mantra about like losing fish. Like as long as I can see it and know what I had, I'm fine.
Like the one I lost back there, I never saw it. So like,
yeah.
Like a 6-pounder.
No.
Probably not.
I mean, if I see a 6-pounder jump me off, like I'm gonna be upset at that.
Yeah.
But if it's just like a 3,
yeah.
then I'm all good. Yeah. Yeah, I hook fishing line. Oh, you didn't have fishing line, you had
No, it came off and he hit it.
Oh.
That might be the biggest, second biggest of the day. That's not a bad little fish right there.
You know they're hitting the Shad Rap good when you're going behind everyone and picking them off.
Yeah, they're on this thing so good.
Okay, so we've done pretty good. We've been fishing for an hour and 9 minutes. And gotten a lot of good smallmouth in the boat so far. That's really what I was hoping for. We usually do pretty good out here when it's like real low pressure, it's cloudy. We're not getting the wind that we need, but the low pressure is more than enough to get these fish to bite. I've got my personal best smallmouth so far. Lost like a 3-pounder. We got at least 4 more hours out here, so where are we going next, the bridge?
Yeah, I'm gonna go try to...
I've never fished there before. What's over there?
It's just it's a secret spot nobody really knows about.
Yeah,
but
secret.
I've been fishing this lake long enough, I figured it out after a while. I'm gonna go try to catch a fish on an A-rig.
Gotcha. We'll do that. Got one? Big one. Cole and I just switched spots. We ditched the bridge, and now we...
Well, he's not, he's not as big as yours.
Blade?
Yeah, it's feeling like a smaller fish. I bet you, I don't know. Yeah, actually it's pretty big.
Oh, it's a nice walleye. Ha! Now you've caught a walleye. Got him. That's a piggy walleye for here. That's a pretty good size one.
So like anywhere that'd be a good one?
Not on Lake Erie, but it's Lake Erie.
Alright, so
that one's at least
a day. How long do you think it is? Like almost 20?
Yeah, that's gotta be like 18, 19.
Nice.
I got something.
You got one?
Yep.
There goes mine. Chris hooked up.
What is this? Yeah, I got a smallie.
Yeah, nice smallie.
There we go. I can flip this guy. He won't come off.
That's a little meat pie. Look at
it. It is. He's a chunker. There we go. Cole just caught a walleye. I got this decent smallmouth. We're back on the bass.
I still remember that fish. That was a good fish. Okay.
Was that up on the trees you caught? You had it?
Like, yeah, it wasn't all the way back there.
Yeah, that bait can be good. There's one.
That one?
Yep.
Chris is hooked up.
He's kind of hung on. So white. What is that? Crappie.
Oh, crappie.
Told you, big crappies. This is a white crappie, I think. I've never caught a white crappie out here. If he'll stop shaking around, I can see him. Do you know the difference between crappies?
Yeah, it's like their fins.
Come on.
Do you know the difference?
I think that's a white crappie.
No, it's a black.
You think? Well, either way, he might just be pale because it's so far up here.
The crappies have like, if this crappie has more than 5 spikes right here, it's a black crappie. How many spikes? 1, 2. It should have like 6 to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think that's a black.
Interesting.
Unless
Either
I got
way.
it mixed up. But yeah, like one crappie.
And 2, I know people's biggest complaint with them. You got one?
Yeah.
People's biggest complaint is that the bills break.
It's big, whatever it is.
Oh. Oh.
Be a muskie, come on.
Be a muskie. Dude, this is raining pretty bad here.
Fish, whatever it is.
Chase him.
Oh, smallie.
Is it?
It's a nice smallie.
Blade bait?
No, jerk bait.
Oh, what is that?
Oh, it's largy.
Nice largy.
That was a smallie. Come on. Oh, he's bigger than I thought.
Yeah, dude.
Meatball. Oh my god, he's so fat. Oh my god, that thing is
It's so
fat.
Thick all the way around. That's like the size of the big ones you catch here, though. They're like 18 inches and like 4 pounds.
Oh yeah. This sucks.
I don't really see people bass fishing here in the fall much.
Yeah, I know. I think it's all like bass boats. The guys are trying to catch walleye.
Yeah.
Just anything. It's fun though, because we catch a ton of fish, like different types of fish.
There is one.
You got one?
Yep.
Get one?
I don't know. It's a white bass.
Is it a whitey?
Actually, I don't know. What is this?
You tail hooked it, whatever it is. I think you tail hooked the whitey.
No, the whitey ate it.
Oh, it looked like it was on the tail.
Whitey ate it.
No, that's a big stripe.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's a nice largemouth.
Step up here a little
Yo, it's a big largemouth.
Step up here. I'm gonna get my big camera.
There we go. We just started fishing a random spot. We pulled up to the shore because it's got a lot of wood. And I got large marge right now on the Shad Rap. It's not as big as I thought. I thought it was like a 5-pounder when it first came up, but they're biting good today. Dude, that's my biggest Brookville largemouth, hands down.
All right, I barely got it on film. Chris is hooked up with this nice largemouth right here, nice 3-pounder. It's good fish.
Dude, I thought it was like a 5 when it first came out of that wood. Might not even be. Look at it's barely skinned. They're on this bait.
Take a look at that.
Not as big as I thought, but still a beautiful one. They're so, like, just like the last one, they're so fat. Look at that. All right, we've been popping around a lot. I think we might, you want to try one more shoreline for some smallmouths?
Yeah, we're probably about to head to like, probably like right where we started and had that good luck.
Yeah. All
And then
right. Dope. Sounds like a plan. Let's do it. Oh, might need the trolling motor up. Wrapping the day up with Cole now. Definitely had one of my like top 3, top 5 best days of Brookville. Definitely best for size of fish. Gotta thank him for taking me out and showing me some of his spots. It's really cool when you get 2 people out in a lake like this that I had no idea what I was doing out here, but this fall I've gotten a pretty good bearing for the lake and where to catch them, and he's fished it for years, so we kind of put our brains together and put together a nice little bag out here. I was getting them real good on jerk baits, but I had to adjust, and we were catching really good today on just those really tight wiggling flat-sided balsa crankbaits. So it's difficult on these pressured lakes to really stay on them and like keep on the pattern of what they're doing, but as the temperatures change, the conditions change, you just got to adjust with the fish. So thank you, Cole. Yep. Thank you for taking me out. That's pretty much it. Brookville's still fishing good, so that's good news for me. I can still make videos out here, so it should have a couple more weeks out here. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you next time. Boom. Done.